What is going on? Why is the president going to be on Mythbusters?
Well, the president this is part of his program, the STEM initiative, science, technology, engineering, and math, getting kids interested in that. And he's a fan of Mythbusters. He watches it with his family, and he said that he wanted us to do an episode where we brought kids in and helped inspire them. And so we chose this myth, the Archimedes solar ray, because it's a myth we've actually tested twice before, that Archimedes defended the walls of Syracuse against a Roman siege by putting 500 soldiers on the shore with polished shields, harnessing the sun's power to set fire to Roman ships.
Sounds very political, actually, huh?
How did it work out?
Well, this time, instead of using actual soldiers, we used school kids. They're middle school and high school kids from Encinal University, or Encinal High School in Alameda. My wife teaches science there, by the way. But that was what the thing was about, was getting kids involved in science. And
they wanted an episode where we could involve the kids in the actual experiment, and this was a perfect opportunity.
So the president's role in all of this, what's his role?
He calls us to the White House in the episode. He says that although we've tested this myth before, we've never tested it with actual soldiers and polished shields, and he'd like us to finally put the Archimedes solar ray myth to the final and ultimate test. So we take that task on, and we go to San Francisco, and we try to full scale.
What does he do? Is he a part of the solution here, or the?
No. He merely tasks us with the story, and then we report back to him how it goes.
What you guys essentially do, I'm a huge fan of the show, as I told you. You take these big questions that all of us wonder, myths, kind of urban puzzles, if you will, and find solutions. Essentially, kind of making science cool and fun. Is that why you got into doing what you do, and is that why you're getting involved here?
Not at all. We're totally unqualified to be scientists. Jamie's got a degree in Russian studies. I have a high school diploma. And we never set out to actually be educational or to inspire kids, and I think that's actually why the show works. Kids can smell that kind of crap a mile away.
So how did you sort of get into this then, if you're not scientists by nature or training?
We're both special effects artists by training. That's what we were doing when the show came along. The idea initially was to have a couple of guys that could build just about anything, do more than talk about urban legends. They actually recreate the myths, and that's what we do.
Well, give us a sneak peek. Do you debunk the myth?
Or
are you not allowed to tell us?
We can't tell you how it turns out.
Give us a clue a little bit.
We actually, it's one of the more elaborate setups we've ever done in 8 years and almost 200 hours of the show. We have about a third of a mile of shoreline in San Francisco with 500 kids lined up in 2 rows, all holding mirrors. The kids were fantastic. They had a terrific amount of focus. They really were with us. They were really inspired and wanted to make this work. And we had Jamie in a model Roman trireme, a full-size boat, sailing towards us, hurling tennis balls, wearing a fireproof suit while we're trying
Can we change jobs for a
set him on fire. Oh, and I was wearing full armor.